Welcome back! So this might be a tough vlog for me, but I did want to pop in and share my final thoughts about participating in Veda. My first thought probably wouldn't be my first thought on any other day or any other week. But if you vlog daily for an entire month without having the rest of your life creep into your vlogging at least a little bit. I had a day last week when I was planning to shoot you my Aldi trip, which I ended up not making because the check engine light came on my car. And for a hot minute, the mechanic thought it might be a head gasket. Thank goodness it turned out to be spark plugs. But bigger than that, I have shared a little bit about what's been going on with Riley. And last night, he just couldn't get comfortable. And this morning, no better. He was vacillating between being agitated because he wanted to walk and couldn't walk, and just giving up, and just flopping down, resting for a bit. He was still eating. He loved his food to the last. And you may have noticed, I'm talking about my buddy in the past tense. And that's hard. But I decided to do this vlog anyway. And I wish I could be as happy to be at the finish line as lots of my Veda buddies are. And I'm happy for you. I really am. And I'm glad I did it. I think my number one thought that I'd like to share with you, if you're considering daily vlogging, is that you will not be able to separate it from the rest of your life 100%. Your daughter will have a band concert, and you will be editing until 11:45 because you want to get it done. So life does get in the way with daily vlogging. Not easy. Not easy in so many different ways. The second thing I would tell anyone who's considering doing daily vlogging is that it will take more time than you think. I've probably gotten faster at editing. I know I have a heavier-handed editing style than many vloggers. It's just me. And I'm going to have to say sorry, not sorry about that, because for me, part of the point of doing Veda when my channel is pretty new is to build up some content that I'm happy for people to find. And many of you were there. Not every day was a winner. This is going to sound like an old white guy quote, and it probably is, but what's worth doing is worth doing well. And making video well can take some time. Whether that time is setting up, making sure you have the light, which I don't right now, forgive me, spending the time thinking about what you're going to talk about, editing if you're me. Oof. It takes time and it takes energy. And there will be a day when the dishes don't get done. Third piece of advice for anyone considering daily vlogging is to have a plan, but be flexible. Let's have a look. Before Veda started, I wrote out a whole editorial calendar for the month. And I'm pretty sure I did none of the things on the specific days that I mentioned. If I do it again, I'll probably write more of a list than a schedule, because come on. But as newbie mistakes go, I'll forgive myself for that one. Oh wait, it says Veda wrap up on today. Awesome. There's a lot on there. I'm gonna let go. There's a few story ideas I didn't get to because they really required more time and effort than a single daily vlog. My fourth piece of advice is not to be too ambitious about your topics. I really wanted to share with you my meal planning system. I actually use Google Calendar and repetition, and it's a great way to not reinvent the wheel and not get completely bored with having the same handful of meals over and over and over again. And I love it, and I want to share it with you. It's too much for me to do in a day. I got a little bit started on that, and I'd like to flesh it out for you on a weekly vlog. Number 5 for daily vlogging is to do it in April or August when other people are doing it, and take advantage of the Veda community. Because during the rest of the year, it can be really hard to connect with newer YouTubers. YouTube wants to show you what they think you're going to like, and they predict that based on what thousands or millions of other people have liked. And they don't want to take a risk and show you people who are close to where you are. And it's been really great. I've connected with some people who are fun work, and a few I'm hoping to collaborate with in the future. And it's just been great energy to have people checking in on what I'm doing, and I'm checking in on what they're doing. It does feel a little like summer camp. And I hope some of us stay in touch after camp. So the $64,000 question. Would I do Veda again? Probably not in April. First of all, the sun stinks in Maryland in April. I suddenly know why all planner YouTubers are constantly using the cute little stamps that give you the weather. It's because unless you've invested in a light setup, which I haven't yet, you kind of need the sun to come out if you're going to film. And when you have a week when the sun is not going to come out, that's frustrating. My Augusts are funny though, because my custody schedule with my kids are always with their dad for 2 weeks in August. So I usually take on some kind of a project during that time period. There may be some other project that grabs my attention for August next year. In 2016, it was bar every day in August. Ouch. So we'll see what grabs me, but don't be surprised if I'm back in August. If you enjoyed this video, click subscribe below. I'd love to hear about your Veda experience in the comments.